Hello! This is the first time I've ever done a YouTube live. And I'm late, and I'm sorry my PC version didn't work. Hello, Joes. What hardware is everyone using? I've got the G-Proof still, I've got my V-God Elite, and then I'm also repping next week's review toy. Hi, Tim! Which is the Sharon Baby by Battle... No, it's not, I've dropped it. By Smolent. 4 people. I've got to say, I'm really happy that I've got 4 people. I expected to be sat here on my own. So thank you all for turning out. I have got my phone holder somewhere. Oh, no, I've got 2. I shouldn't have said out, should I? I did intend on the... No, you're not joking. You know it's true. I did intend to do a review. I've still got the device and I'll use it next week. The week after for a review. I was going to do a live review on the desktop, but like I said, I've spent 2 hours trying to get that working. It didn't work, so I am pretty much at your mercy. We'll talk about whatever you want. I'll try and jump in with things to say as well. Zenith Pro and Aegis Legend 200 watt. Have you got one of the limited edition Aegis Legends or the standard? What colour as well? You're going to have to bet Zenith's lied. I'm confused, yours. Zenith Pro or Zenith's lied? Right, my phone's about to die, so let's just plug in. Hello, no, I'm not going to lose you, I don't think. Unless you have a power cut, which is probably likely, no my luck. I still ain't going to stand because it seems to be half missing. Can anyone do any tricks, and what's your favourite trick to do or see? So I've got to tell you, what the trick that I struggle with the most is splitting hose. I've done it once, twice, but it's something that I wouldn't like to show people because I'm really rubbish at it. But I think it looks amazing. It's really hard to do as well. It's about the nice flip method. Not really the best person to be telling you about what method it's about because I'm not very good at it. Joes, you're a massive Anakin fan, aren't you? Zenith. Now that's true, Tim. The amount of people, there's a chap that comes in my shop that he said for years, I'll never quit. Vaping's not for me. They're wrong. And the biggest thing I can't stand, and this is going to trigger a big rant. The biggest thing I can't stand is, oh, it tickles my throat. I can't do it. It makes me cough. Nah. Vaping don't tickle your throat. Vaping don't make you cough. Buying vapes from Big Tobacco or from Asda, that's what makes you cough because you go in, they don't know what they're on about, they just sell you any old tat, and you walk away thinking vaping's not for you. But my opinion on that is, I like Geek Vape too. To be fair, Joes, Geek Vape do some amazing kit, and hardware, all hardware, tanks, mods, everything, and rebuildables. But back to what I was saying. I'm still trying to put a tripod on. People don't understand that vaping's not like smoking. I've quite often compared it to real ale. You can't say you don't like real ale if you've just tried one. There's many different types of flavours like pales, dark, ambers. So you've got to like try around a little bit. So when you go in to Asda and buy a standard mouth to lung mod or pod system or whatever, pen device, 18 milligram, have a puff, it's going to make you cough because that nicotine's hot, it's tickling back in your throat. So when these people actually go, all right, well, we'll talk to a vape shop. Exactly, PG-VG ratio is a big one as well. I quite often do 50-50 in my the kit I've just shown you. 120 watt, 150 watt, 180 watt. And I'm fine. But then I can get someone's mouth to lung, have a little puff at 50-50, and my chest killing. Yeah. right, right, Nick, my level. My level. But that's where it leads off to Big Tobacco, because Big Tobacco do his thing. I don't know if anyone's ever been on Logic, My Blue, or any of these other things. I'm sorry if I'm going to get done for using the names. I suppose that's a lawsuit I'll have to fight. They all, none of them, go on the website now, their enclosed pod systems, pod systems, do not go any lower than 9 milligram. Some don't even go lower than 12 milligram, which is ridiculous. Are you supposed to quit on that? But that's because it's Big Tobacco and they don't want you to quit. They've had your money for all that time and they want you to take money even more. And then for me, I explained to my next door neighbour at shop of the day, it's quite simple. My job's to get you down from cigarettes onto vaping and then down to 0 or 3 milligram. Once you're at 3 milligram, my job's done. You can either quit or you can carry on doing it. There you go. Big Tobacco don't care about that. Big Tobacco just want your money, money, money. And I'm going to stop before I go into a massive rant. Has anybody got a topic that they'd like to talk about? Joe's would like to talk about anything in Geek Vape. Which I don't mind. Joe's, what's your favourite Geek Vape? And you're not allowed to have ages because you've already said you've got that. Night night, dude. It's bedtime in my house. Quiet time. Or should I just carry on about Big Tobacco? See how much trouble we can get myself in. My tripod's now working. So we've put that down. No, I'm back up here. There we go. Hello! I feel all prim and proper and professional. Does anyone want to see how long my hair is back? You've gone. Come back. Where have you gone? You're there. You're upside down. I'm upside down? There you go. Wipe that back on. There you go. You can see how long my silly hair is. Hiya, Brady. How do, dude? Welcome to the general discussion. This was supposed to be, I've mentioned earlier, it's supposed to be a review and general chit chat, but because, as I posted earlier, I'm still running at my lifespan of early Alien mods. A couple of friends are still using them often. You know, Alien mods are great, but I was saying to someone earlier that this is his wife, Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca, Brady's wife. I was saying earlier we don't have earthquakes in England, and I know this sounds really bad to say, but I really do like natural things, as long as there's no injuries or cost of life. But I do like stuff like that. I find it interesting. I was once in an earthquake in Cyprus or Greece, somewhere. I was only a child, and to hear the rumble move further on was so cool. Anyway, back to the Smock aliens. I found devices that are similar to that with the bottom battery door. If you start to lose battery connection or it starts to go a bit temperamental, have a look, because my missus had the Superbat. I can't remember what brand it were. Vapesso, I think. Anyway, the battery door had bent in. So I simply just got a pair of pliers, bent it, so the battery door bowed up. So when you closed it, it pushed the batteries up, and that's a great fix. If anyone else has got any great fixes, comment in the video, let everyone else know. But there is so many little tricks like that. The only reason I say is because someone came in the shop earlier. I don't know if he's watching now. Someone came in the shop earlier that's got the Valerian 2 mod kit, and he's got the bottom door, and it's got 2 hinges on the outside. It's very much like the Wismex. Now, I've quite often said I love my Wismec. I love the original with the back doors on the back. But the bottom door, it's got an hinge, 2 latches, one at either side. And that, I have problems with that. It slides open, slips open. But it's only had it 5 months. And if you press it near the hinge, it just drops as if it's like a quick release button, which is absolutely awful. And I couldn't for the life of me find a fix for that other than some sellotape or some rubber bands. But there you go. But that's another thing as well, guys. Don't always just throw your hardware away, especially if it's got removable batteries. If it's got removable batteries and it's no good, get a screwdriver, get in it, have a look. It can't blow up on you because you've already took the batteries out. So what arm is it? And you might be able to help other people by telling them that information. If it has got batteries built in, then just be a bit cautious because you could short it and blow it up or whatever. But if you can take the batteries out, open it up. And if you've seen my video on fixing the Vupu drags, that were just a simple. Steve came in, he's like, Harley, it's broke. And I thought, oh, well, we'll take these screws out. Oh, look, but that rubber bit's just come off. And there's someone commented the other day, it's not a permanent fix. It's not a permanent fix, the rubber still might come out, but it's returning it back to how it were when it originally came and before it broke. So just a venture. Joe's, I am owner of a vape shop. It's in Langley Mill, Nottingham. I interesting fact as well. I did also start Vaping Vortex, which I've just left to ruin at the minute. I will transferring websites, and that were a mystery box service, but I've left that be. It's just my vape mill's just a little shop. I started the shop about a month, opened the shop about a month before I started this YouTube channel. So I think I started opening the shop in like April, first week of April. So yeah, like I say, it's only little. I try and keep everything in there rotating, the liquids, the hardware, whatnot. And that's been a massive helping factor in creating the channel actually, because it means I had wholesale accounts where I could easily get cheaper devices rather than paying £100 for a review. Because obviously I've got no money as well. I've started a business 8 months ago, YouTube channel. I've started another business since. In fact, two businesses because Vaping Vortex as well. So I've got no money, and yet I'm doing all these reviews and giveaways, which luckily now, thanks to Easy Click have took me on as a freelance writer, so they quite often send me stuff out, like the Charon. So anyone, there's only two here now. It's kind of hard to say anyone. Who two have I got? Does it let me see if I click on it? Have we still got Tim? Have we still got Joe's? I'm stuck on the old Vupu Alpha 1 right now. I'm not a fan of a mod, but it's all I got. Don't disappear. It's all I got. At least I have the Horizon Falcon on top of it. The vape shop has no page on Facebook. Well, I'll go to you first, Joe's. The Facebook page for Vape Mill is supposed to be for the shop. I just don't really update it that much anymore. I try. I've always been a problem with getting too much things. And Tim, I've just clicked on your last comment I read from you was about the Falcon. And I will just write to it in text as well, so it's there forever. But I was going to say, the Falcon, I think if you've seen the comparison video between the Falcon, the Mesh, and the UL, I always tell people the Falcon's my favourite coil tank, and it still is. I don't think the TFV 16 lights any better. But I do think the conical coil, the single coil, is a lot better than 99% of coils and tanks. It's even comparable with the Falcon. But from the other coil I tried, it's nowhere near as good as the conical, and the Falcon pisses all over it. So yeah, my favourite tank of the two is still the Falcon, but the conical is a very good coil for the TFV 16. My Facebook Messenger is going mad. Mesh is the best. Do you know what's strange? Sorry, again, anti post on Facebook getting abused. Mesh is the best. I do agree. I think I reviewed them. I reviewed the Watofo profile RTA. Yeah, RTA. And Kev got the RDA, so I've tried both. And we rebuildable, I can't see the point of Mesh. I'm really sorry. Yeah, you get a nice spread and no, I'm sorry. Rebuildables, I've said this on pretty much every review I do. If I can't build it the way I want it built in any different shapes and different sizes and ohms and everything else, then it's pointless. Don't give me a rebuildable and say, oh my god, it's great if you build it specifically like this. No, that's just sub-ohm. Pardon me. And mesh coils are perfect for sub-ohm tanks, standard normal tanks. And they absolutely, yet again, piss all over regular coil builds. But I can't understand the attraction of people, why people want mesh rebuildables. I can because it's easy and I know people that do it. And I'm not going to tell them they're wrong for getting a mesh rebuildable. Everyone to their own opinion and everyone likes different things. But for me, I I like the validity. When's the G-Priv free draw? Oh, tonight. Oh, sugar. I can't do it tonight because I'm not on my computer. I use the draw on my phone. So I'll do it tonight and take a screenshot of the draw website page and upload that onto Google. No, not Google. Yeah, Google. YouTube on my channel community post. Feedy finger, which I'm not quite used to using yet because I've only had it for a couple of weeks. Did you like that? I liked about that with magic. Poof! Sorry. Next subject. Where do you think the line is, by the way? We were talking earlier about displays on mods. I have a T-Priv for a while. The screws fell out and disappeared. 2 hours seen live. And one like. Cece's arrived. Hello. Where do we think the line arrives? Where the line's drawn on mods quite often the top screws on the T-Priv. I can't picture the T-Priv in my head. I've seen it. I think I've sold one as well, but I can't quite picture it. And I know I was definitely looking at it last week as well. That's the worst thing when I was writing the review for this. So where's the line? A lot of mods these days have got the time up here and they've got the battery up here. And we were saying how plausible it would be to make a vape that takes a SIM card and you can phone out. Because I think that's viable. I mean, for example, it's a touch screen now. I only just clipped on to what you meant, Tim. You're on about the thumbs up. Thank you. In fact, my missus sat downstairs. She's not watching. She should be watching. Give me a thumbs up. Come on. But it's plausible. And if you think about it, the motherboard size for a phone these days, it could quite easily fit in the back of here. Hello? Oh, you could have it the other way around, so you'd be like, hello? Yeah, I'm just on the... Yeah, I know, yesterday. Oh. I mean, if there's any inventors watching this, get on it. I don't think there's any inventors unless Tim, Joe's or Cece's an inventor. But I'd probably keep this video live since there's more people other than me. Not live, on YouTube. I don't know if you've noticed as well, my videos, I'm doing quite well at... You would drip your juice, you're right. That is a design flaw, Tim. We'd have to do a straw. Do you know what I bought? I know they already exist. I mean, if you had a straw up here, like them things that you have beer packs on. But I decided over a week I'll get a sheesh pipe or like a bong type thing. What else do they call them? Hooker. I decided if I get one and I attach a pipe to the top and down to my vape, I can just squeeze my vape. Thanks, Joes. And then you'd be able to have an electric hooker. And yes, I know Aspire do them, but at the same point, I'm not going to pay that couple £100 that Aspire want for theirs, because that's just ridiculous. Michigan. Do you know, I've been to America, only Florida, but I know so many people from America, and I so want to go. There's 5 now, Joes. Yeah, doing well. I really want to go to America. The amount of people I know, as you probably noticed, I wear anonymous tops and WikiLeaks tops, so I'm very socialised around on that. So there's people across the world that got similar views to me that I talk to, not so much these days, but I used to. And I've always thought, well, I need to go. I need to go over there and talk to these. Yeah, I mean, just meet these people. I lived in Florida for several years. I went to Disneyland. Truth. I went twice as a child. I'm a very lucky child, obviously. Where's everyone else been? I've been to Cyprus, Crete, Egypt. All this like before I was 12. You know, everything went downhill in my life. Only joking. Everything's got better. I've got you. All 5 of you. Oh, yeah. So I need to drip. I'm dying to have a vape. I brought a cup of tea up as well. Because we're British. That's what we do. We have caps, have teas. So I was going to give away some merch as well, and I was going to say, guys, I give you some merch, but I can't give all five of you some merch, and I'm certainly I can give all five of you some merch, but I'm certainly not paying to send it out to you because that's going to cost me a fortune, and like I said earlier, I ain't got any money. Joe, stop jumping the gun. It's too early for stay clout. No, it's not happening. We're not doing it. So if any of you do want some merch, then tell you what I'll do. I'll remember who you are. CC, you should come to England. Come on, do it. I'll go onto VM Print's website some point this week, and I'll create a link. And if you people that are watching live, even if you just came on for a second, message me. I'll give you a promo code for free VM Vape Mill merchandise. But you will have to pay postage because, like I said, I can't send it abroad, and I also can't get it to England for free and abroad not free because that wouldn't be fair. So that'll happen. I don't know where I'll post. Just message me if you feel free to drop me a message anytime. Like, hey, I came to your live video. You ought to give me some freebies, and I'll say, right, okay, here's a merch. But like I said, I won't be able to get them online for a couple of days. Yeah, CC. You get enough out of me. CC is. How many giveaways have you won, CC? I think you've won 2 giveaways, and on top of that, you was the only person that donated to the charity raffle for all the unclaimed stuff. And that unclaimed stuff, I sent out this week. I think I've sent you the tracking code. See, I'm too busy. I can't remember what I have and what I haven't done. Tell you what, a good thing to bring up in topic while I've got you here. What would you like to see in the up and coming reviews? I mean, I meant devices, tanks, pods, mods. They're trying to be more specific. I see everybody knows I'm the sweetest YouTuber. Oh, thank you. No, back to it. What would you like to see? Tanks, mods. Don't just say tanks or mods. Be more specific to what you want to see. And if you like more features as well, or another comparison video. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let's get the cloud moving. I'm fed up with doing all the work. You guys can run Vape Mill UK for a week. I did also say when I get more up in, I'm hoping to get YouTube monetized this year. No pods. I've been doing the hell out of pods lately. See, I understand where you're coming from, Tim, and I get quite fed up of it. Like I said, next week's review is a pod. The week after that will be a tank. I think, yeah, it will be. But the thing is, if people are sending you stuff and paying you, I mean, I don't know, but I imagine Zophie charges as well for the reviews. So people are paying it and all that. So she's just got to go where it is, and that's where the market is. It quite pains me when you go to the expos, and the expos are just full of pod systems, and you're like, come on. Especially pod mods. What are pod mods about? It's not a pod mod, it's a mod with a pod designed tank on it, you know what I mean? But back to it, Tim. I do try my best to vary it. So if EC Click is sending me a lot of pods, then I try and buy my own tank or mod to do. And I think a couple of months ago, I did an extra review during the week just to try and subsidise, because for a lot of pods, so I think I did an RDA midweek just to break it up a bit. Because I know it's a vape review, not a pod review. Vape review channel, not a pod review channel, right? I get exactly what you're saying with that. And especially for people that don't like pods, because I don't see the obsession myself. It is handy when I went to Aegis Squonk. I'll try and remember that and have a look. Yeah, Cece says she understands the Zophie. But, I mean, everyone, I will look at Mike's Vapes. Vaping is more sexy than Harley, but Harley is more beautiful. I don't know if I should have read that out loud, but I did. It's out there. I'm new to vaping, so I have no clue about the ones where you build your own coils. I won the one from Vandy Vape, and I don't know how to do those. So anything you mention about vaping or mods is helpful to me. Hi, Carrie. Again, I said hello to you on YouTube this week. I think I don't know if you saw my comment. I don't know if you replied. Like I said, I keep saying this video. I've got so much on, I forget everything. But feel free to message me on Instagram anytime. And if I can help you, then I will help you. Don't do the generic things like a guy messaged me a while ago saying, "Can you teach me some tricks?" No, there is a trick video on my channel, but I ain't got time to give people individual tuition on building, doing tricks, I mean. But if you need a tutorial or questions on building, I'm always open for that, Carrie, so feel free to message me. Looks like you and me both could stand to sit for an haircut, Harley. Nah, you sound like my missus. My missus is always on about my haircut. I quite like my hair. Do you know when I've just got out of the shower or whatever? Let's see if I can do my hair nice for you. What's wrong with that? I'm cool. See, there's always people needing the info. Do you know, that's another thing when I opened my shop. I was like, there's not enough info in shops. The amount of people that come in my shop, the woman came another week, and I'm not going to say where she came from because I don't want to, it's obviously a local store. But she came in, and I'm like, yeah, sure, what nicotine level are you on? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Well, they don't tell me, they just mix it for me. Is that even legal? I mean, it's not legal for a fact in the UK, I know, but surely it's not ethical either. Take it back. Now I'm cool. Tim, have you ever tried building your own coils? I mean, I don't mean like making the actual foreign Clapton wire, but have you ever tried buying Clapton wire and wrapping it, for example? Thank you, CC. Flat Cat Vapor, my dude. I've reached out to a lot of people recently, and Flat Cat Vapor one of them. I'm hoping to get this new season series done this year, but it means travelling about a lot. There's people in Cornwall that I'll be doing it with. There's Flat Cat Vapor, I can't remember quite where he's from, but he's from the UK. We're going to reach around and we'll try and do some sort of collab with people that's more about them than it is me, but just have some good fun, have some good times, and get everyone promoted a little bit. You've pushed me completely off stream, dude. I can't remember what I was talking about. If you haven't seen Flat Cap Vapor, head over to his channel. He is an awesome dude. Do it. Not now. Whoa. Don't go now. Don't go now. Just wait till the end of this video. Then go onto YouTube and type in Flat Cat Vapor. F-L-A-P. F-L-A-P. F-L-A-T. C-A-P-V-A-P-E-R. Flat Cat Vapor. Tough a game. Sorry, dude. I'm going to stop using your name now. Completely off tangent, so I need a new topic to talk about. Does everyone know about battery safety? Because that's another thing that really, really pickles me off when it comes to information. Welcome to the class. This is a battery. This purple is a battery wrap. If the battery wrap rips, bottom, top, side, get it replaced. You don't have to replace the battery, you can get it rewrapped. Come to Vape Mill, we'll charge you 20p for the battery wrap, or 50p depending what battery wrap it is, and put it on for you for free. When you do wrap your battery, or battery comes unwrapped, do not lose your white. If you're using a dual mod vape, do not put an 18.6, two different batteries in together. So a green one, which is 25 Rs, and a purple one, which is 30Q. Don't put one of them each in. No. It has to be two of the same battery. If one battery dies, buy two new batteries. Not one, two. Battery safety, guys. It's all over the internet and it's quite serious. Don't get me wrong. If you've got a regulated mod, there's a very, very fine chance it's going to explode. But the chance is still there. The biggest reason to look after your battery is if you get a new battery and you get an old battery and put them together, you're not going to live out the potential of the new battery. All you're going to do is destroy the new battery. You're never going to get a full day's vape out of it, or as full vape out of it. And at the end of a month, end of the 6 months, whatever, the newer battery will have depleted in life a lot more than the older battery. So, there you go. I feel like we've lost on topic. I were talking to Carrie at one point, telling you that I'm here to help. And I am Carrie. I don't do this for anything else other than to help. So make sure if you've got any questions. Harley, I have an appointment. Love you to bits, but I have to go. Oh, bye-bye, see. I thought you meant you had an appointment with me then. You can't change the batteries. Not all devices you can carry. Some are like, for example, this pod. The battery's built in. You charge it here. However, on this one, you've got two batteries inside, and they pull out. Not all the most common battery is the 18650. 18 and 650 are measurements. 18 across, 650 long. Or is it 65 long. Yeah. There's many different types and varieties, but the basics you need to know is if you ever do get a battery that comes out, make sure the battery wrap's wrapped, make sure you're not mixing old batteries with new batteries, make sure they're the same strength batteries, yada yada. But if it's a concealed battery, then don't worry about it. No charge. What do you mean no charge? Carrie? What do you mean no charge? Tell me. No pressure, Carrie. We're waiting. Recharge. I should have said, my bad. A lot of pressure for very little. So we've got the Aegis Squonker up for review. No, it's not up for review. It's been suggested for review by Tim, and we shall get on that. Does anyone want like a social media shout out while we're here? Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, whatever. Come on, now's your time. You can be famous. I don't know how. I can't make you famous, but I can give you a shout out. So Tim said that the Falcon is his favourite tank. Has anyone got a favourite tank or favourite RTA, RDA? Anyone? Me. There's Matt Chain Vapor, by the way. He's won loads. He's always commenting as well, slagging pods off, and he's not here. So shout out because I'm putting this online, so you'll forever be shamed. Matt Chain Vapor. Boo! Anybody that's here but weren't here early, I have to apologise. This is not how the video was supposed to be. I was supposed to be on my desktop and everything else. I was supposed to be doing a review now as well as live, but that went wrong. So I'm just sat rambling. You've got me for an hour or up to an hour. And I said if no one attends, I'll do 20 minutes. It's been 32 minutes, so as soon as that count goes down to 0, I'm off. So if you want me to stay live for an hour, you need to do timeshares type thing. Right, I've got to go. You stay online. I'm only joking. I'm not blackmailing you like that. But I will go. Sorry, about completely random. Shall we do some O's? Let's do some O's. Maybe a merch giveaway. Yeah, Tim. I've just said I did want to do a merch giveaway in all, but then realised that you'd be paying like I don't know how much postage it'd be. Tell you what I'll do. I'll work out postage. Anyone that does want some free merch, drop me a message, and I'll either sort out a coupon code so you can get it free on VM print and have to pay for postage, or I'll work out how much postage is, and if postage to America is not that expensive, if postage to America is not that expensive for a top or mug or, VM print does pretty much everything. I could do phone cases. If the postage isn't expensive to America, then I'll quite happily bid in for that. Everybody wants free stuff, boss. Boom! I want free stuff. No one ever gives me free stuff. They do. Tell you what happens, right? I get free stuff from people like EasyClick, Smog, and whoever else send me, e-liquid manufacturers, and I go, oh, thanks, free stuff. Here, guys, free stuff. And that's what a true loving person does. I get it. I give it away. Because I love you. I love you all. Just don't tell my missus because she won't be very happy about me telling you that. What sort of merch would you like to see as well, guys? I mean, obviously tops is a standard. I don't know if anyone follows VM Print on Instagram. And I think I shared the picture of it's Vapor's Gonna Vape top. And I've redesigned that so it's got Vape Mill across the top and Stay Cloudy across the bottom. I think that looks awesome. But excluding from tops, what other sort of merch would you want? Would people be interested in phone cases? I've also got them ring holder things that you put on the back of your phone, so you can. I've never really seen a point. It's a new thing, and I'm 25, so I'm old. I don't understand these new things. Sorry. This is what I'm like all the time, by the way. I have my down moments, but most of the time I'm like, pumped! Let's do things! Have you seen the video of RIP's product room? He's got loads of crap. Crap in a good sense or crap in a general sense? When you say RIPs, do you mean Rip Trippers? He's a dude. I haven't watched a lot of his reviews. I watched one or two. And he seems even more energetic than me. Rip Trippers. Yeah, I thought he did. No, I'll try and check that out. The only problem with these YouTubers, they have so many videos and it's hard to see them all. And I talked to a lot of other YouTubers as well. Probably not as much as I'd like to. Like I said, when Flat Cat Vapor jumped in, if he's still around, I'll message a lot of people because I'm trying to get this collab season done for this year. I want 6, and there's arrogant YouTubers that don't respond or don't open the mail. It's too high for your taste. But yet you're here. I think that's a good thing. That means I've got it right, surely. Please. I've lost track again. This comment thing's no good. I keep losing track of what I'm saying. It's all improvisation. Improvise. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Has anyone had Rip's his place, to be fair, but looking like he's slowly moving out of the vape game? I have seen one or two things where he's like teased the button about leaving. Like I say, I watch a lot. I understand that a lot of people don't like his hyper persona, and not everyone's gonna like. Same as Vapes, not everyone's gonna like everything. I think I do like his videos. It is very energetic, which is not a bad thing at all. Like I said, I've got lots of energy. Come and share it. But yeah, Zophie rebanded her channel too. Gotta respect his energy. It's appealing to most. Do you know what I'm going to be really outright? And if the internet gets hold of this, I'm going to be all over front papers tomorrow. I have no problem with female vape reviews, and I'm really glad they're in the industry. And I do like watching the reviews. But let's not be unbiased. If I, with my long hair, got in a bikini tomorrow, shaved my chest and stuff, and pretended I was a female, my channel would be at 2,000 now. And Flat Cap, you're an handsome dude, you could pull it off too. Zophie, I really don't want this to be a gossip channel, but Zophie, people have always said to me, she's right weird. I really like that. I really like Zophie's weirdness, and not weirdness, she's not weird, she's strange. She's not strange. You know what I mean? She's unique, and I really like that about her. I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying not to be nasty to him. There isn't a single vape review channel that I haven't liked. For her age, For her age, I don't know how old Zophie is. Oh, see, it's not. This is not a gossip channel. I don't know how old Zophie is, but she is very pretty. She's 37. She really doesn't look it. See, I'm going to start writing to Hello and becoming a Hello writer as well. Tripper's spoof video is amazing. Watch it after this live. Did you see my Kaching guys going then? I'm going to have to watch that. I really need a pen for all this stuff coming out. I need to remember Aegis Squonk. And I need to remember to watch Zophie pretending to be an hyper dude. Sorry, I had like loads of little flashes going from my head then of what I could be watching. I'm actually quite looking forward to that. So. That's the thing, that's another thing I can ask you. So I'm looking for UK vape reviewers. Flat Cap's already one of my dudes. We're going to go and meet him. But I need other people that aren't arrogant, that are going to ignore my emails because they've got more subscribers than me. But at the same point, I don't want people that are 10,000 because that's just, it's not a very fair collab. If they've got 10,000, I've got 1,000, and I don't even know who they are. So that's just shooting above my limit. Someone that's got between 100 and 5,000 subscribers, ideally, to do a collab with. No, you can't know what it is just yet. One of the people I'm collabing with know that. And like I said, these people are quite spread across the country, so it's going to take me a while to do it. But if you think of anybody or find anybody, come and hit me up. Go on the show one Sat night, bud. On the show? Go on the show one. What show, Flat Cat? What are we talking? See, I do feel a special connection with Flat Cat Vapor. I don't know why at all. It might be because we both do reviews for Easy Click, and there's I don't know. There's a look about us. We could be from brothers or something. Nah, dude's much more handsome than me. It were worrying how I stumbled on that. Ah, dude, yeah. Anything. I'm completely open to collabs. But, I mean, obviously we were talking about it in DM, but I'm just going to say this now loud and clear. If it's not via video link and I actually have to come, do not expect to have plans after that because we will be drinking. My missus loves to drink, and if I've got to take her anywhere, then I have to get an hotel because that's a great excuse to make sure we have to have a drink. Do you know things just keep going to mind and then just disappearing again? But yeah, I'm all for collabs. Something that really winds me up, and I'm sure you've had it too, Flat Cat, of... Flat Cat. Hey, Flat Cat. People message you like, oh, do you want to collab? And you're like, yeah, sure, we'll collab. What do you want to do? You send me some stuff and I'll review it. Dude, right. Well, one, I'm a review channel. Why would I send you stuff to review? And two... That's not collaborating. That's me promoting, you promoting, or me sponsoring you. That's not collaborating. So, if anyone ever says this to you, make sure you set them straight because I'm fed up of setting people straight. And in fact, one guy once messaged me, he's like, "Hey, do you want to collab?" Oh, yeah, of course, dude. Sure, dude. What do you want? What you got in mind? Send me some stuff and I'll review it. No, that's not a collaboration. That's sponsorship. Oh, okay. Whatever you think. 2 minutes later, hey. Vaping Vortex, do you want to collab? Dude, no! You're not collabing. You're sponsorshipping. Stop asking people if you want to collab if you're not collabing. Collabing is where you both do something together, you work together. Sending you stuff is not collaborating with you, it's sending you stuff. In fact, for those of you that aren't channel people out there, here's a real quick question. Twings, PG tips, Yorkshire. Oh, do you know... Twings. PG tips. Been a proper Yorkshire lad and all. Now, I get PG tips. I don't know why. My missus is from Nottingham, and I live in Nottingham, so my life doesn't really conform to the Yorkshire standards that it used to be. I think I need to fly the white flag a little bit more. But yeah, it's usually PG tips at the minute. Although I do love my coffee. I quite happily drink coffee 24 hours a day. Apart from, even without drinking coffee 24 hours a day, I struggle to sleep and I struggle to wake up, so... I'm just a busy kind of guy, lots of things on my mind. What do you prefer, Tim? Twinings, PG tips, Yorkshire? Barry's tea for me? I've never heard of it, but it does sound familiar. But I think I'm getting it mixed up with Barry's Island off that popular TV show, Stacey and Gavin, or whatever it's called. Twinings, Earl Grey. Oh no, my Steph, my lovely lady, she has green tea. No, that's just wrong on so many levels. This light thing is really doing my head. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to stop doing it. See if that helps. Barry's is Irish, isn't it? I see, yeah. Do you know, I went for a phase of liking Baileys. It weren't 2 Christmases ago, I think it were. I was drinking Baileys by the litre by the night. And Steph were like, oh, well, put some in your coffee. You'll like that. No, I like coffee and I like Baileys. Come on, don't Irish things up. Which I'm surprised you're allowed to say that in this day and age, to be fair. Because it's all gone politically crazy. Did you know my septum naturally bends to the left? See? Naturally. But that's probably why I've got such a big nose. Who else can do that? Who else can do both nose or one? Love streams don't need to be about vapes. It's about community. Oh, I love that, dude. Do you know when I first got into the vape community? That was the reason for it. Because it was such a great community. I do think, as anything does when it grows, it's distorted a bit. There's people that should it for the money. There's the big tobacco. Yeah, big tobacco. But yeah, I'm a massive community spirit kind of guy. Anything I can do for the immediate community, online community, or interest community, then I'm all for it. But like I was saying about my septum. Can anyone do that? Can anyone do 2 nostrils, 1 nostril, 2 nostrils? Come on. Disability is not a inability. Kind of is. That's why it's called disability. Disability. Sorry, I'm rambling again. Does anyone use CBD? What brands would you recommend? I've never done CBD reviews. No, you're just a freak. I'm freaky. Super freaky. Sorry. I don't do CBD reviews purely because I don't understand. I've never watched one, so that's probably why. I bet you do, Tim. I've never used a CBD. Watched a CBD review. I've used CBD, but I've never done a CBD review purely because we aren't watching it. Obviously, I don't understand how you can review something like that. It's like going, I'm going to review this paracetamol, and now I'm going to review this paracetamol. It doesn't. I mean, it's. But it's the. I don't know if you know as well. The industry is very. I'm very forward of information and freedom of information. So when I opened, I also did a lot on CBD on my Facebook page because there's some important information you should know here. So this is. Can we see it? No. Focus? No. This is Vapes CBD Asylum's liquid, and it's 250 milligram. Now, did you know if this has 250 milligram of CBD and this has 250 milligram of CBD, this is the stronger bottle? That's because unlike nicotine, CBD strength is per bottle, not per milliliter like nicotine is. As well as most vape shops you go in, I'm like, no, vape CBDs to vape, tincture CBDs to tincture. But in actual fact, dependent on the ingredients, you can sometimes tincture the liquid. Obviously, that's why it depends on the ingredients, because if the flavouring's toxic if ingested, then you shouldn't be doing it. But as a rule of thumb, it should be able to tinge. But do not, at any point, do not try to vape tincture. You should never try and vape any sort of oil. And it should be made very clear that vape liquid is not vape oil. There is a completely big difference between PGVG and oil. Oils are not supposed to go to the lungs. I'm quite enjoying myself. I don't know about you guys. I think I might do this more often. My missus is going to hate me for it because I usually come home at 7 o'clock at night, have some tea, come upstairs to go to the gym, sit downstairs for half an hour, then go to bed. I love CBD oil and other various CBD products. Hi, Kayla. What sort of brand do you use, Kayla? Snowwolf M-Thing is the worst device I have ever... Oh, K-Thing. Oh. I don't know if I've ever seen a K-Thing. The M-Thing, by the way, was the worst device I ever used in my life. The tank was awful. We changed the coils. It was still awful. And my missus had the mod, and within about 2 months, it were auto-firing and stuff. Which generally happens because liquids got into the device. But I don't think that's acceptable, especially after 2 months. In fact, the first time it happened was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And we're all laid in bed. Let's just imagine this. we laid in bed. And that how it was. So I very, very nearly didn't wake up that day. Luckily, I did wake up just in time because it could have gone wrong. People say, yeah, it's got a 10-second cut off though. Yeah, but within 10 seconds, if you've dried your coil out, then it sets off for another 10 seconds. That cotton can quite easily set fire. And, you know, if my missus rolled over and set her hair on fire, then she'd have set my hair on fire. And have you seen my beautiful locks? We don't want that. If you do that, you need a crap machine. You need a CPAP machine. What's a CPAP machine? Come on, Joes. What's a CPAP machine? CPAP. So no, I didn't trust the M thing. However, the reason I went for the M thing and I did a giveaway. Okay. For sleep apnea. If anyone's not watching the comments. The reason when I first opened Vape Mill the shop, I did a giveaway. It just keeps breathing. It keeps you breathing at night. That makes sense. That's no good if a building's on fire, though. I don't get me wrong, you still have to breathe, but oxygen preferably. Or does it supply oxygen? I'll Google it later. Yeah, so when I opened the shop, I did a giveaway for anyone that liked his Facebook page in them couple of weeks. Stop snoring. I have to snore very loud. Not as loud as my dad, though. Jeez, you can hear him from 2 miles away. And I chose the M thing. And the reason I chose the M thing for that giveaway is because Snowwolf had a massive place in my heart. Back in the day when I was a little 18-year-old nipper, so a couple of years ago, Snowwolf, I can remember going into Vape Boutique in Sheffield on Hillsborough, which used to be and probably still is my favourite shop, no offence guys, and my mate Tom being like, oh dude, look at this, it's 100 watt, and we were like, oh my god, oh dear, and that you've probably heard me talk about before. I had the Vamo, which we actually clouded my car out, just like we did in the comparison videos. We did that in Lady Bower, which is a dam reservoir, that's the one, which was quite funny to see everyone's reactions. But that was back in the day when no one really had vapes, and if they did it with a pen, they were very new to come in. And I had the Vamo V3, 25 watts, single coil wraps. It was crazy, and we got massive clouds. And now to think that I generally hit 100, 120, 150 watts, and I think, yeah, it's not big enough. I want more. But back then, 25 watts, like, whoa, that's crazy. But that's why I chose the M thing, because it was the first big device I'd ever seen. I'm missing my flat cap. We're going back to a flat cap. Has anyone ever watched my trick tutorial video? I did a trick tutorial video on how to do the world. Giveaways are always world, Joes. As far as I'm concerned, if I send something to your country and it's banned in your country, customs will have it. Ego T-Pen was a trip back in the day. Do you know, when I first started, the very first thing the reason I started is because Tom, my best mate, very nerdy like me, he'd got a pen. No, he'd got a sub-ohm device, and I'd got one of these little disposable pens, because I went to buy one. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do all that trickery. So I went and bought this like £5 pen from shop, and it was useless, and I didn't like it. And I got like an apple flavour as well, 18mg apple. I'm sort of over banning vaping, and nobody says a word about cancer sticks. You know, it's true, but I don't know where you are, Caleb, but if you're in the UK, you'll know that we can't really be happy with anything. We have to ban everything. Yes, you can, George. You can win. I'd choose you, but I don't choose. It's a random generator. Back onto what I was saying, Kayla, before Joe's interrupted. Jeez. We can't be happy with anything. And I used to run a pub, and I can remember someone saying to me, well, all this about fags, they'll ban they'll ban drinking one day, it's alcohol. And I said, nah. Yeah, of course they will. And he went, what? Do you really reckon? I said, yeah, of course they will. I said, because they're going to get rid of smoking, and then they're going to go, what's the next thing we can hit on? I'm only joking, George. You don't need to say sorry. Um, Pre-filled pods are banned here in the US now. You know. Um, like I said, I've had a really bad. Uh, I haven't really kept up with the American stuff. Um, just because it's in and out, and all over the world is constantly in and out every day. Like I was saying about the alcohol, they're now trying it. I know people in the brewery industry that are saying that people are campaigning to get generic branded alcohol. Um, and I don't know where it stops. I mean, I don't think vaping's good for you. I'm going to be honest with that. No more jewels for us. Oh no, you're gutted, Tim. So back to what I was saying, because I stopped myself at quite a crucial point. And that doesn't mean it's bad for you. My entire point when people say stuff is, well, we never said it was good for you. We just said, look, smoking is this bad for you. Vaping's not that bad for you at all. We know that for a fact. So come over here. And this is what I was saying earlier about my role in the shop, is to get people down from 18 milligram or 20 milligram salts all the way down to 3, and then they can choose whether they stay on it or not. Vaping's there to get rid of the nicotine. Get rid of the nicotine, then you're free to do whatever you want. And they say, smoke, and the reason that's relevant is because they say, well, alcohol's bad for you. Why do these people do it? Well, I'm sorry, but that's what we do in a free world. It's not freedom. In sugar, for example, this is a really bad political rant, and I'm sorry, but sugar. Yeah, sugar's causing illnesses everywhere. People need to stop having sugar. We'll put a tax on it. Well, that's cracking, but that's not freedom. I can have sugar if I pay the government some money. All right, you might say that money goes to the NHS. I don't know where it goes. But still, I don't understand. The best sounds, yo! And just to recap, I didn't say vaping's bad for you. I did not say that. I'm just saying I'm not a scientist. Closing time, Harley. Boss lady is going to get grumpy soon. Yeah, I know. I'm watching that countdown, don't you, Wickle? People need to shut up and let me live my life. Exactly, Kayla. And that's what I'm saying. And like I said, I do want to just come back on that point. I didn't do it, no, say that vaping's bad. I don't know. I mean, there's a guy in, people always going, when you got a vape shop, people always come to you and be like, hey, I watched news last night and it said, that young lad in Nottingham. And you go, right, no. You watched the news channel. You didn't read into the article. You didn't find out about it. There was a 16-year-old lad in Nottingham who had an allergic reaction to something. It was definitely vaping, but they don't know what part of vaping it were. And people want my reaction to that. And my reaction is quite simple. If I start selling hot dogs tomorrow, I sell 1 million, and one person comes back and they've had an allergic reaction. It's obviously they had an allergic reaction. It's got nothing to do with that device. And because people are so sceptical because smoking was once healthy and now it's really bad for you, I can understand people's reservations on it. But there's two ways to go it. If you don't trust it's good if you trust it's really bad for you, then just use it for 6 months while you quit smoking and then stop. If you're like me and you don't, then you're alright. Because I think it's alright. I've been doing it for 7 years and I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. No, seriously. I'm healthy as Larry. Steam record 7 new viewers. Yeah, I said, Jules, where are you? Come on, keep up. We've got 7 new viewers. Come on, can we get 8? Can we get 8? We've got 1 minute left. 1 minute, 5 seconds left. I think, personally, that we should do this more often. I've had a great time, guys. And I think we should bring Kevin as well. If you ever watch my flavour reviews, I've got a guy called Kev. He's my mate. And he comes around for a drink every now and again. So I think that'd be a good idea. I will try and get my laptop working, registering the webcam. But like Tim's just said, I've got to go because I give you an hour purely because my missus is going to get mad. She didn't cut me tea earlier, so then she thought I'd got face on with her when I didn't. But so I've got to go downstairs, have my tea, then I've got to come back upstairs and pretend to work out. Because I need to get rid of his belly fat. So I've got to go. A lot of things in there, guys. If you want some free merch, drop me a message on Instagram or Facebook. I haven't got it set out exactly what I'm going to do yet. It'll either be directly for you or I'll put it on VM print and give you a coupon code. Have a great evening, Harley. Thanks for your time. Thanks for lady for sharing. I will, Joes. Tim. I will, Tim. Sorry. But don't forget, guys, regardless of merch, sweet killer, you do that. I can't wait to hear from you. Oh, we've gone over time, so there's only one thing left to say. Are you ready? I need to find out how to exit this thing before I say it. Share, save, highlight, mute microphone. Right, I think I just pressed that X button, and before I press that X button, you all need to remember. Hey, Cloudy! Bye.